tonight. I'm Brian Case and I'm here to talk about high school, of course. I know what you're thinking, High school is not the best time for some of the students, but most of the time, really people think about, well, high school was their best thing they've ever had in history to their entire lives. Really? If you really think so, I would say you're a loser. But anyways, hi bubbly goat, but don't worry about that. I'm going to talk about the things in my experience, what I had in high school, and the things I did. First of all, a long time ago when I was back in grade school, I've never thought that Roger Bacon existed in my entire life. Then I met some guy a long time ago back in grade school who rode the bus with me, and he told me that he was going to Roger Bacon while I was in grade school. And I said, what's that school for? Told me it was a private school. I said, oh, that's fantastic, that's great, wonderful, but I said to myself, how the hell am I going to end up in a private school? Don't you have to be rich to go to in a private school? Well, sadly, a little over a year ago, later on, flew by, I finally attended to a private school, and well, at the very beginning, when I got there as a freshman in high school, I was dedicated to do my schoolwork and be a great student and do homework and do all kinds of stuff and make new good friends. But that came to me the opposite, everyone. I was not a good student in school. I didn't do the homework very much because I started to hate pretty much every single thing in school. Mom and Dad, if you're watching this video, sorry to tell you that. I appreciate what you have done for me, putting me through school, and I hope you're not disappointed by watching this, because this is my life and this is what I'm doing, so new ways, but I'm still talking about high school because based on my experience, forget about all this rubbish stuff. High school, I decided not to do as much homework, even though I still have to do it so I could graduate. I did not like doing it at all, and I would go into classes and I would have arguments with teachers about schoolwork, and that made me really angry, and I hated it so much, absolutely so much. Then after that I started to do some crazy stuff in school. Like, I would basically do pull-ups on the doorways, and I would get detention for that, I'll remember that. And also, I would, there was that one time, I remember that I could open a locked door within 450 pounds of pressure, so no one could get in, and I was the only one who could open that door. Just gotta have the powers. Well, but I don't have the power anymore because I lost quite a weight, and I lost quite a muscle, and I have not been exercising at all for the last couple of years. I've been pretty much a bloody bull, just like you did, mate. But anyways, I would do all kinds of crazy stuff in school. I would do push-ups in the middle of the classroom, and I would get very energized. And the funniest thing what I did in high school was that when I was doing push-ups on the ground, one person came up to me and was putting his leg right on top of me while I was doing push-ups. While I was doing push-ups, I did a Bruce Lee style and I kicked his face while I was doing push-ups. I thought that was absolutely bloody amazing and I loved it. And also after that, oh bloody hell, I would get into fights with one idiot in school because, I don't know, I just karate chopped him everywhere pretty much in school, chased him down the hallways. Oh, the funniest thing what I did in a cooking class was that I got so mad at him, I got the stapler, where you staple papers together. I stapled his back with the stapler! Can you believe that? Absolutely! Stapler! And that teacher screamed and yelled, and I got detention for it. I would get detentions in school for minimal stuff. The coolest thing what I've done in a locker, in the hallways was that I remember there was a one time, what I did was that I opened up my locker and the lock itself falls into the ground. And so what I did, I kicked the lock from the ground and it came up and I catched it with my arm. Teacher saw me doing that and I got detention for that. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck, excuse my language, I'm sorry people, why the hell, oh bloody hell, if you want to do that, why the hell would you get in trouble in school for doing minimal stuff like kung fu, karate chop, other sucker fools? Kicking lockers coming up to your hands? All this brutally crap nonsense? Oh, bloody hell, mate. Oh, that was absolute bloody rubbish. I almost got expelled from high school twice. I called one teacher in the classroom. This happened in the winter time. I was wearing just a white shirt. I was sitting in a classroom, and also I was saying to her that I was extremely hot, and she turned on the fans, and I told her that, and I said something stupid, and I told her, "You're not hot." So she thought it was very inappropriate, so she sent me to the discipline's office, and I was sent home for saying that stuff at work, in school. I think their homework was absolute BS. I really hated it. I got almost expelled from high school during the springtime, and but the funniest stuff in high school what I did was the karate chop. Then of course, absolutely kicking Gilbert's ass. That was fun. Absolutely fun. Isn't that there, mate? And absolutely, well, to me school pretty much was a little bit rubbish. But some people might love school. Some people have great times through their lives in high school. But I think school for me was a loser time. So everyone, take care. Say hello to my little buddy here. Good night.